Do we need to get warm again a bit? A little bit? Yeah? Okay. Let's start on the line. We'll ignore that for now. If you get in, yeah, lines of 3. Yeah, great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What drills do you normally do? Show me a drill, any drill. To the green cone. Show me a drill, any drill. Show me a drill, any drill. When you're ready. Okay, cool. A drill, any drill. Yeah. Cool.
You went really fancy pretty early on there with that one.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Same drill, just a bit more intense, a bit more intensity from you. You show me. Let's go. Same drill, a bit more intensity. Same thing for you. Okay, I know yours already. Your intensity was decent, but everything was leant back. Yeah, I think you should be over it. Yeah, you should always feel like your shoulders are a bit forward and your abs are a bit on. As soon as you feel your abs are open, it's too much. Okay, show me. Okay, decent. Okay, we're gonna go again. I feel like to add intensity, all you did was pick up your feet quicker, which is great, but only after you've whacked the ground. Okay? So to add more intensity, you need to whack it, and when you finish whacking it, rip it off. Not just rip a bit sooner, a bit quicker. Does that make sense? Yeah? Try it, show me. Okay, sounds better. What did that feel like?
Yeah, good.
Okay, same thing again, it went to side. So with your shoulders forwards, you still need to maintain this stiffness here. And when you put your foot down, everything keeps traveling forward rather than put your foot down and collapse to that side. Make sense? Yeah, go for it. Much better. Ladies, can I remember well enough? I'll start with Amy. Amy, nice drill. Really, really stiff, really, really in control. Go all the way to the red cone and show me how fast you can do the same drill.
Same leg?
Yeah, fine. Okay, we're gonna make that really fast. I think to both of you, you both did a high knee, is that right? I feel like you've got to make sure you step over and put it back down rather than just go low recovery. Does that make sense? Okay, show me. Cool. What did that feel like? You was bouncing off the ground more. Great. I think you can do the same drill, go all the way to the red, and see if you can get more distance doing the same thing. Yeah? Okay. Change legs.
To the red again?
Yeah, to the red, 1 minute. It's so efficient as a piston,
Yeah.
but you're upright. So when you're upright, it kind of needs to be a bit of a cycle.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, you need to step over and then it will give you more air time.
Okay.
Yeah, and give you more distance. Okay, nearly there, good. Excellent, okay? So you both had more step over. I think when you added more step over, it also gave you hip height. Same thing again, see if you can get distance with that hip height. Does that make sense? Yeah, show me. You wait. Okay, I know what I did wrong there. Same thing for you, more distance. Okay. Amy, let's step up again. Same drill again, same leg. I think you can't get a lot of distance because you're not getting a lot of air time. I think you're whacking the ground really stiff, but then it's getting lost in your quad instead of escaping through your glute. Yeah, get some air time, same thing. Okay, same drill. By the time you get to the red, I want to see if it can actually gradually, very small, turn into a run. So start as a scissor and gradually turn it into a cycle. I know what. Okay. Lauren, come to the front, just because I remember. I asked you to add distance, but I kind of tricked you. I didn't tell you the rules. You're probably better off starting smaller and making sure you've got leg speed and gradually adding distance. Because when you added distance, it felt like you're overstriding, weren't really going forward with it, yeah? So start a bit smaller, have velocity, have leg speed, and then gradually make it bigger, and then you'll gain the distance as a result, yeah? Show me. So leg speed here, good, and go forwards with it, and then add your distance. Decent. Decent. Come back. It's only because I'm remembering. You need to start smaller. So I'm saying add distance and get bigger, but you're already big at the beginning, so it's very difficult to get bigger. So start small and find your frequency here, and then gradually make it bigger, and then you can turn it into a run. Yeah? Start small and really put your steps down. Good, go forwards with it though, go forwards with it, good, good. And then you add more, add more, add more. Not bad. Okay, Kate? Really like everything about what you did. You added lots of distance, and then it was a tiny bit soft and slow on the ground. Okay. But loads of distance, great hip height. Okay, so maintain that, do that again, but it has to be quick off the ground. The floor is lava.
From the start?
From the start, always, from the beginning. Good. Show me straight leg scissor. Cool. Amy. I asked you to add more air time. Did you get a lot of air time?
No, not really.
No?
No.
Do you know what air time's gonna feel like? I think you need to push yourself up.
So, yeah.
Yeah?
Up more. I think I tried to go further.
You tried to go first, so I get why it happened, but it has to be up more. Yeah? Okay. Lauren, what did that feel like?
Yeah, I felt like I was going a bit faster at the start.
A bit fast at the start?
It's just hard, I think, to try and hit the distance.
Okay, distance isn't this. That's not distance. Distance is how far you travel. You don't need to see any more out here necessarily. If it happens by accident, not because you caused it. Distance is if you're lining up with another girl and you wanted to go past her, what would you do? It's not what shapes are you making and how big a space you make, it's how much you project yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when you go, just imagine you're going with someone. No, you don't have to imagine, you go with me. Come, we'll go together. Okay? Yeah. You ready?
So
okay.
just the same again?
Same drill. Cool? Good. Run away from me. Run away from me. Run away from me. There you go. Yeah, makes sense? So distance isn't about the shape. Yeah? It's about the push. It's about the push, but very quickly. Yeah? Amy, did we figure it out? It feels slower. Okay, I don't think we figured it out, that's why.
No.
Yeah? So you need to literally push down and get off the ground and spend extra time in the air.
Yeah.
So you can travel.
Yeah.
Right now you cut every stride so that you can put your body down instead of it pushing you. Feel like a gallop.
Like a horse.
Like a horse, yeah? Okay. Horses run pretty fast. Yeah? So be like a horse then. It's coming. Good, are we warm? Yeah? Aye. I'm in Ireland. Aye. Excellent. Okay, we'll go to the bench. To start with, I just want you to jump over the bench and on your landing, stick it real deep in a deep squat. Okay? One jump, turn around, one jump back. That's enough. Everyone can do it whenever you're ready. Excellent. Stick the landing though. Turn around and jump back so we get 2 in a rep. Boom. There you go. Awesome. Excellent. Excellent. There you go. On the landing, it probably makes sense that on the landing, you get your arms back so that you're ready to jump again. Yeah? Okay? One more again. Sorry. And on the landing, stick the landing. Whatever angle you land at, you stick it. And obviously the aim is to land at a deep angle. Stick the landing. Don't dip into it. Stick it straight away. There you go. Awesome. Love it. On the landing, you jump up straight away and then you stick it. So you jump over, on the landing, you jump as high as you can, and then on that second landing, you stick it. Then you just walk back around. Don't do it again. Okay, not bad. Boys, decent. You stopped very quickly, great. And then it took a bit of time to wind up to go up. Girls, you all near enough stopped slowly. You all absorbed before you went. Yeah? Literally, you jump before you land. Okay? Again. Okay. Lauren, stop. The other two go. When you jump here, you have to make sure you really thrust at the very last part of your jump. You narrow enough jump here, and this last part you go, nah, a little bit. Yeah, you need to jump until your whole bum is contracted. Yeah, go. Good, good, very good. So when I challenged you with time to jump before you land, some of your heights got reduced, yeah, in order for you to spend a little bit less time. I still want you to jump really high. I still want you to land in a bit of a hole. So I'm not asking you to jump off of short legs, off long legs yet. I still want you to land in a hole and then get out of the hole, yeah? Last one. There you go, exactly. Get some air time. No matter what, jump high. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, last one. It's just a normal drop jump. Okay, we'll do it 2 types. One type, I don't care how long it takes on the ground, as long as you jump really high. And in fact, we'll do it this way, and the aim is to touch that. Okay? Okay, so just hang one leg off. Oh, I'm cold. I'm old. In your own time, one at a time. Lovely. Girls. Okay. One more. Okay, not bad. Girls, you're all soft on this first landing. It's all soft. Amy, you're absorbing. Yeah? So you're not just being soft, you're actually purposely really absorbing. So are you protecting something? Are you a bit hurt? Is there anything going on? No? then whack the ground. Whack it, be stiff on the landing. Don't be soft here, you can't be kind to the ground because it won't give anything back. Yeah? Treat him mean, keep him keen. Yeah? Be horrible to the ground, whack it so you can jump off of it when you're ready. Yeah, okay, great. Excellent. There you go. Sometimes a bit more noise is a good thing, yeah? Okay, lovely. We're warm, we're awake, yeah? Please put the bench back, we're gonna get on the pulley. My first priority is waking up their system. My first priority is turning on a bit of rate of force development, a rate of power development, a bit of eccentric rate of power development, which essentially is when you get to the bottom of a hole, how quickly can you stop yourself moving? That's a critical skill set. Not even before we even talk about getting back out the hole, the first question is, how quickly can you stop yourself? Because if you can stop yourself really quickly, some of that energy gets wound up and gets utilized to get out the hole, yeah? If you have to absorb, actually getting out the hole is near enough just concentric. It's based on strength. But we don't care about strong athletes, we care about powerful athletes. Powerful athletes need to utilize their ground contact, make the most of it. Let's just do an acceleration to the red cone. Yeah? It can be as hard as you want, 95, 90%. Okay? Long. Good. We'll do one more. This one's to the second green cone. Yeah? It needs to be honest, at least to the red. So stay on the gas, at least to the red. Okay? Can we start from a static start? Yeah, so no running, no jogging. When you're ready. I'm gonna try and do this experiment, okay? I'm gonna say one thing, don't overcomplicate it, take the theme of it and roll with it, yeah? You need to be stiffer and quicker on the ground. Yeah? Make sense? Show me. From the beginning, forget the hurdles, forget the cones. From the beginning, your step needs to come down sooner, come back towards that white line sooner. Love it. I love how far your first 3, 4, 5 steps are. But then I feel like you're between the green and the red, you almost get stuck a bit and it takes a while for your hips to come through. Yeah? So even though this is really far, actually sometimes it lands all the way out there and flat. So you almost need to do the same thing as him. You need to make sure it comes back down and is stiff so that you can keep pushing really hard all the way. That makes sense? Okay, show me. Okay, very good. What does that feel like? Good, bad, slow, faster? It feels a bit slower. Where? The beginning or the end? The beginning. What does the end feel like?
Sort of just gradually come up and then slow down a bit at the red one.
Okay, fine.
Do you want me to go right the way out to the green one?
Yeah, let's go to the green.
Yeah.
Okay. You always turn off the gas as you transition. I don't know if that's just because it's a warm-up drill or if that's normal.
I don't think it's normal, but I'll try and keep it.
Okay. So when you're low, you can hear it. Foot scrape, very positive shin, very positive torso, really good action here. Boom, 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 boom. And as soon as your hips start to climb, you back off the gas. Yeah. So I'm wondering, is that because of this or because of there's something going on? So I need to see you stay on the gas all the way until you find yourself upright, even if it takes you beyond the green cone. Yeah? Okay, you can do it. That's all the boys. Lovely. Ladies, for this one, Amy, you go in the cones. Whoa, stop that. Stop that, stop that. No ways. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you now while she's walking back. Just do the same thing again for me. Okay, it's the kicking out. Do you know why I stopped you?
Yeah, because you just didn't go.
Yeah,
Service rule.
every time you've run, you've gone, bah, 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 bah. And that one, you're like, yeah? Line up and attack it. Otherwise, it's just going to become too difficult. They get longer and longer and longer every step. You need momentum from the beginning. And that's probably all I would do with Amy all the time. She's got all the reactivity, she can put her steps down, she can accelerate hard, but her slope, her stride length doesn't continue to grow as she transitions. 10 to 20, her stride length looks very similar to what it looked like as she entered 10. It should look longer and longer and longer and longer. So then by the time she gets upright, she's just going to be spinning with no stride length. She needs to feel how she can use her strength, which is her ability to accelerate, but yet still set up the rhythm and routine she needs for upright running. Difficult?
Yeah.
Why?
Having to overstride.
Feeling that you have to overstride. Okay, so you have a rest. The way you don't have to overstride is, even this one wasn't as, you didn't find as deep an angle as you've been finding here. If you commit to this and set yourself up with momentum and follow the rhythm of the cones which are growing, you'll be fine. If you don't commit to it, it'll be difficult. Have a minute or two. I'm gonna ask you to come again. Near enough what you do at the beginning is great. And as you get up, everything gets away from you. And you end up making this noise. Yeah, you feel that? Yeah, at the beginning it's kind of this, and at the end it's this. It gets away from you, yeah? So you've just got to make sure that no matter what happens, that when your knee hits the top, it goes back down. When your knee hits the top, it's not allowed to get away. Yeah, it hits the top, goes back down. Make sense? Yeah? You can even slap your thigh if you want to. Yeah? Okay? Show me. It's got to keep coming back. Keep working the ground. Adam, is that different? Is that normal? You've been working on that? That's that thing?
Pushing into the ground.
Pushing into the ground?
Oh, we've been working on it
At the start? Fine. Yeah? Don't think I can remember. Okay, show me one more. Boys, all of you go through here. Let's see. That looked awesome, by the way. So we'll see what it's like here. That looked awesome. It looked like it keep going again and again and again. The question mark I have is something I'm not going to say. So we'll see what happens. Yeah? Pardon? I'll tell you later. We'll see if it solves itself. Okay? Same thing, they keep getting longer and longer. Probably not too long for you guys. Definitely won't be too long for you. Okay? Be encouraged to put your steps down really soon. Yeah? First step is over that white. When you're ready. Okay, interesting. Wasn't the rhythm I expected because he paced himself and even though there's no cone, he stepped over higher over here, but it was nice that he got faster and faster and he found himself upright. Whereas actually his problem has been that he's been really overstriding at the beginning and he doesn't really get into a high knee stepping over position when he's accelerating. So that's not by design, he just did it, I don't know why. he doesn't like transitioning with speed. I see it. He doesn't like, as soon as he comes out of this position, so he's happy here. When he's at long hamstring, proximal tendon, having to do a lot of work, I'd rather, injured that before, I'd rather back off a bit, rather hold back. And he's got so much momentum that actually he can trick himself to saying it's okay to back off. Yeah, because he's got so much momentum from here. That next step, that next stage is him being real confident at transitioning and whacking the ground. Yeah. Oh, I like you. Yeah, go. He did something here which was really long, and it forced him to actually climb sooner, and he found something upright. So the upright, the second half of this was decent. He needs to learn how to rein in some of his stride length here. Who's his coach? Not here? But he can throw himself out there, he can project himself. Very nice. Ladies. Yeah, ladies, here. Not Kate, you're with me. You two go first. So you need to commit. Yeah, like this was coming out of blocks, like this is racing. Commit and just keep getting longer. So maybe the last two just get a tiny bit long for her for now. I would love her to get there in 2 sessions from now. If she did this 2 more times, gets familiar with it, for sure. No matter how long they get, put your steps down. So it was always going to look terrible because she decided to attack these toey and just, I don't know, prancy. And that's not what she's been doing. It's a brand new task. 1,000 people are watching her and everyone's judging her. Yeah. So she's in a different environment. Maybe that would be easy. But if you set yourself up that way, everything becomes difficult. Actually, you can go in here. Okay. These are going to feel short. I don't mind. I think your stride is too long sometimes. Yeah, especially at the beginning. If you want to get yourself going, you need to slam your knee back down. When your knee hits the top, your knee hits the top, then it goes out further. And then you're waiting for the ground. You've got no opportunity to do that. As soon as your knee hits the top, it has to go back down. Yeah? So I want you to land right here. So we've got 2 solutions. The first one is just upright drilling. It's not acceleration based, it's just upright drilling. She needs to know what it's like to switch her limbs, block her knee, put it back down, be reactive on her ankles. We might have some maximal strength weights might do it. Some of it makes me feel like she's it's like nervous system recruitment, like she can't call all of her fibers yet. She's a young girl. How old is she actually? 17, yeah? So there's a nice thing that happens with heavy weights is that your nervous system, all of the neuromuscular things, rate coding and synchronization, all those important things to get coordination and twitchiness you can get from maximal strength weights, especially if you're weak. Once you're strong, doing any more maximal strength, it doesn't happen. But I think that would have a big change, and just upright drilling would have a big change to her ability to switch before we even talk about acceleration specific angles. Yeah, it's just almost just basic conditioning. Boys, line up. We'll do 1 more of these and then we'll pull the pulley. What was the last one like? Yeah, good. Good? Why was it good? Just felt good. Yeah? Okay, show me. So, I haven't put down enough cones for you.
Really?
So I want you to imagine that you're running all the way past the green cone.
So green. I felt like I was reaching like towards the orange just. So hopefully try and hit the ground harder here. Yeah.
Set yourself up with more momentum. Yeah. And you know what it is? It's that as you start approaching the orange, you stop hitting the ground as hard and you stop bouncing as hard. Yeah, I think you're really comfortable accelerating in low angles, and actually as you get upright, you have to become braver to whack it and to fly from it. Yeah, bravery is required. Good, 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 good. He's a monster. He's a monster, very good. Extremely explosive. Okay, these first 4 steps, you need to attack like someone was racing you. Yeah? Okay, show me. Okay, cool. Is there a difference? What's the difference, guys? You're like, we're here to listen to you. No, what's the difference? He set it up differently.
Less in front.
Yeah, less toey, a bit more aggressive in attacking the ground, in using his strength, which I've stripped a bit from him by telling him to put his steps down a bit more. And so the first time he did it, he kind of reached out, but didn't have some, I don't even know why he changed it, the way he changed it, but that one looked real. And because it looked real, it presented real problems. So the real problem is, I feel like he's a great projector and always has to find a step, sometimes here, sometimes around here, a step to actually block a bit to give him some hip height. Does that make sense? Yeah? So I keep talking about the fact that switching your limbs and landing with a nice shin sets up you to raise your hip naturally without having to think about it. And if you don't, if you end up landing a bit flat-footed out, what that ends up doing is like a pole vault. It ends up making you block to lift your hips. Does that make sense? But you have to almost choose the time to block. So your initial steps, you might land flat-footed, but you might just roll the knee and then push horizontal again. And roll the knee and push horizontal again. And then decide that, oh, I need a bit of air time, so you'll go roll the knee a bit and block and push yourself up. And that creates an interruption in your acceleration pattern. Does that make sense? Have we seen that before? Is that familiar, what I'm describing? And if you don't block and push your hips up, you just end up transitioning upright and running behind yourself. So you might not see a block because they don't even know, they're not wary of where they need to be. I need one more set for the girls. I do, one more set of the girls. What did the last one feel like?
I felt better at the start, but I didn't feel like I kept it going as much.
Why? It's the airtime problem that we had earlier. Yeah? I have a solution. That's my solution. Run exactly the same at the beginning. Same for you. Not for you. What did the last one feel like?
I just tried to hit that.
Tried to hit that. What did it do?
Probably kind of like more forwards.
Made you more forwards? You felt that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Felt like sunk in my hips.
You felt you sunk in your hips? Okay. Good. We're gonna run to the green cone. Okay. And if it's not good enough, I'll stop you and I'll give you some corrections. Yeah. Secret. I don't want you to ever land out.
Yeah.
And I want you to always land, and when you land, your heel not to drop. Yeah? Okay, show me. Lovely. Walk it out all the way to the end. Keep walking. Good, you can stop there. Come back. You don't need that.
No.
I've made it a bit harder. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing again. Excellent. So let's just stand to the left of the rope. The rope will always come back to the pole. So you just hug the left side of this lane. Same again.
Where's the head?
To the green.
Second green.
First green. Yeah, we're going to do a few reps. Take one step forward until you've got no slack in the rope. There you go. Go from there. Good. Stop there. Took a bit more. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Again. Instead of landing, bring your leg back down. Yeah? Don't land, attack. Good. Same again. One more. So stop. Attacking is all about your hip flex. It's all about punching your knee. So even before you finish pushing with this leg, it needs to already start punching. Okay? Excellent, good. Good, walk it out to the end. Very good. Lauren, let's get involved. You don't have to put that on? Yeah, that's fine. Put it on like a rucksack. Yeah. And then cross it over, yeah, you know what you're doing. Excellent. So. Okay, so the aim for you. The aim for you is going to be. Is it just coming back? Cool. Step over. Let's go into this lane. Yeah? We'll run on the line. Yeah? We're going to run close. Yeah, exactly. Run on the line. That's fine. So the aim for you is going to be, no matter what, when your knee hits the top, your shin has to stay here. Yeah?
Yeah.
Your foot has to always be behind your knee. Your foot can never be in front of your knee. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? We're going all the way to the green cone, even if it's really tough.
First green?
First green. Even if you feel you're running on the spot, no matter what happens, the foot comes back. Okay? Show me. Comes back every time. It comes back every time. Good. Lovely. 20 seconds. We're going to go again. Yeah? It came back at medium speed. I want it to come back straight away. I want you to spin your wheels. Spin. Punch forwards and backwards. Get back, 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 back. Yeah, you might not go anywhere. Yeah? Make a fist of your arms, short arms. Just punch forwards and backwards. Okay, show me. So we're going to the green. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Love it. Good girl. Excellent. Good. Walk it out. Good. Two boys, you can line up. Get on either one of the exogenes. Sorry, not you. Yeah, you sit down. You can stand up though. You're better off standing over there. Good. Excellent. We'll go one at a time. We'll go into the green cone, same cue. Yeah. I never, ever, ever want to see your foot in front of your knee. Yeah. You should never see your foot in front of your knee. If you're looking down, your foot should be hidden by your knee. That makes sense? When your foot hits the ground, your heel should never touch the floor. Okay? Show me. Stop. Good. Go again. Good. Stop. Love it. That was really, really good. Go again. Lovely. Stop. One more. Good. Stop. We're actually going to do one more. Do you know why? Stop. Your first movement, you want to move, and then your back goes first because it's pulling you. You got to fight it. Your first movement, your shoulders go forward straight away. Show me. Yeah, there you go. And you see, okay, you can take it, you walk it out and then take it off. Go on all the way to the end. Okay, to the green cone, show me. Stop. So you now need to roll over and throw your shoulders forwards. Your torso gets thrown forwards like a torpedo. If not, it'll pull you back and you end up running on the spot. So your first position is here. Your next movement is that. Yeah? It's not here and then show me your chest. Yeah? Nipples point to the floor. Yeah? Stop. Yeah? First movement has to be a big jump. Has to be forwards. You have to be strong here. Like I talked about before, you can't allow this to be the reason why your chest gets shown. Okay? So shoulders forward, show me a start position to start with. Excellent. Stop there. Can you create a bigger stretch in your hamstring? So in this position here, can you tilt your pelvis so that you can feel the stretch in your front leg hamstring? Oh, the other way. What does that feel like? More stretch? Okay. Hold on to that stretch and roll, and you use that stretch to jump with. Good. Stop. Good. Let's go again. What can your upper body do to fight your back going up? Yeah, figure it out. Figure it out. Go forward straight away. Stop there. Nice leg speed. You need to jump forwards every time. Good. Walk it out. It just might be too heavy. Walk it out, pull it out to the end. Go on, you finish it. Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. Okay, over the hurdles again. For you, how did that last one feel?
I've never went before, so just trying to figure my way a bit.
Fine. Here's a secret. These red cones, you need to visualize and imagine to be hurdles. You came over these red cones, low-hipped and low-bestrided. So it meant when you got to the hurdles, you had to then suddenly find hip height. Find your hip height as you're going through your acceleration. He achieved the task, he got some air time, he had to slow down his tempo, you heard it in his footsteps. He needs to learn to do that, ramping up his leg speed. That's simple, okay? He's making sense of this. Amy, I need to make your own private hurdles. No, that's a lie, that's a lie. We've already got them set up here.
Okay, yeah.
This setting is correct for you. What did the last one through here feel like?
Better last once I came off the hurdles than the last two. I felt like I was striding a bit, but it was...
Okay, so the question is, whatever you're having to do to get over the hurdles, can you just keep doing it? Yeah? It takes bravery.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Big balls. Yeah? Yeah. Keep going. It's becoming more natural. It's nice. I think she can do more hair for some reason. This first step always seems a bit too, for what I expect from her, always a bit too like hyperish, less torso torpedo. I like this term torso torpedo because you can think torpedo is just there. If you set yourself up with a bit of a horizontal back in your rollover position, I almost don't expect that back angle to change. I just expect you to roll forwards and project yourself there, and then it change after those steps. What does that feel like?
Reaching the last few hurdles.
Reaching the last few hurdles. How was the setup going into the hurdles?
A little bit better.
I think a lot better. Yeah? What are you going to need to do to make that better?
Hit the ground. Keep hitting the ground. Towards it.
Yeah, so you know what you need to do. Okay. What changed in that one? So if you need to keep hitting the ground, what happened in that last rep? Yeah. It sounded like this. Yeah? Oh, your gift is putting your steps down, so just keep putting them down. Just give yourself some airtime off of it. Amy, what does that feel like?
Much better.
Much better?
Yeah.
Excellent. Have a break, we're gonna go again. Ladies, let's set up again. We'll go again. Who's not run? You guys have just run. We're gonna go right now. Put it down, we're gonna go without it. Take it off. Ladies, put your harnesses on, please. You two boys, not you, we're gonna go again. You're gonna go again right now. You're gonna run. What did that feel like?
As in terms of what?
As in terms of what? Good question. In terms of leg speed. Build up as you went. Okay, you just have a run. Have a feel. Try and retain something that it felt like before. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Ladies, let's get on it. Kate over here. Okay, you put that on, stand on the right-hand side of the track. Okay, you go first. Okay, to the white line to start with. Let's see what you got. Stop. No problems. Let's go again. Good, nice. Stop there. That is really good. When your left knee punches, it needs to punch back down. Too often, you push off your right and you fall to the left to catch yourself because you're waiting for the ground. Don't wait for it. Punch the left knee back down. Yeah? Okay, let's go again. Good, stop there. The resistance is really light now. So you've got no opportunity. You need to spin really fast. Yeah? Last one. Wait. Take a step forwards. Good. Last one. Spin. You've got to put your steps down. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay, Lauren. Same deal. The resistance is probably decent. Let's see what you got. It's more than decent. Might be too light now. Let's have a feel. Go. Good. Stop there. It feels a bit easy now.
Not really.
Not really. It looks easy. You can't afford to take time. Yeah? As soon as you hit the floor, get off the floor. As soon as your knee hits the top, punch it back down. You can't afford to take time. You might not feel like you're moving very fast. You might feel like it's a lot of effort, but that can't be an excuse. Your legs need to move. Show me. Love it, love it. Good, very good. We're gonna do one more, okay? That angle stayed exactly the same all the way. Awesome. If you need to, it can change a tiny bit as you get some momentum, especially now this second half, it'll feel lighter, yeah? If you need to, it can change, okay? One more. Really good, really, really nice. Good, walk it out. Let's go over the hurdles again. Let's go over the cones again. Yeah. The other two boys, let's put the harness on again. If you feel too cold, let me know. Have a stride out or just let me know, we can stop. You know what you need to do. Stay on it all the way. Stay on it. That was going to be excellent. Yeah, he just committed to it. He just committed.
He's probably committed to runs.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when I'm beside him typically.
I know the type. Yeah. It's good. It's good. 6.5. Okay, what do we see? Amy, I know you're ready, let's go. Amy, visualize, at that green cone, you can imagine that the second green cone, that there's more and more hurdles and they get longer and longer. So you need to be ready through the hurdles, you need to be ready. Okay, commit to this acceleration here. Okay, maybe more comfortable. She had to change the pace a bit, but maybe more comfortable. She kept on running, so it's not a bad thing. Excellent. As soon as you feel ready, flag me and we'll go again. As soon as you feel ready. Okay, let's see if this one's a bit lighter and a bit easier. Walk it out until there's no more slack in this rope. Just walk it, just keep walking. Keep walking, keep walking. Yeah, it's heavy now. Awesome. Okay. Oh, excellent, good. So, coach was just bad then. The last one was just too heavy, okay? Because that shoulder's forward straight away. I love it. But it's bounding. I want spinning. Put your steps down straight away. You can fly forward, but your steps need to come down straight away. Move your legs quickly. Good, stop there. Complete different sound, complete different rhythm. Yeah, same again. Oh, I love that. Good. Walk it out. Walk it out to the end. Okay, your turn. You can go now. Good. Stop there. That is amazing. You have to breathe, though. Yeah? It's important. You have to breathe. Because at some point, you're going to decide to breathe when you're out of breath. Yeah? So you have to breathe at midway. You can choose, but choose a time to breathe. Okay? So, you're going to run to the end, yeah, to the finish line. The aim is to gradually find yourself upright. Yeah, you may not be fully upright, but the aim is to gradually find yourself upright. Solve the puzzle. Good, stop there, stop there. Stop, 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 stop. Excellent. Very good. Okay. Amy, how was the last one?
Getting better. I tried to keep going off the cones as well.
And it looked really good. You ran into the wall, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Very good. Lauren, let's go. Lauren, back to the cones. No, Lauren here, just right here. Do you know what I love about what you've just done? Going through, pulling the pulley, is that you just found the frequency. Every time your knee was at the top, you pull it down. When you finish pushing, you ripped it forwards. You didn't allow any lag time. In the runs before, maybe not in the beginning, but as you start to transition, you allow some lag time. It takes a bit of time before your foot starts moving forwards. When your knee's at the top, it takes a bit of time before your foot starts moving back. Yeah? Show me what you've just found. Show me that frequency to put your steps down. Good. Kate, same thing. I don't care how long or how short your steps are. I just care that they're quick on the ground and you keep spinning your legs. Yeah? Okay, there's the right effort there. Boys, you've just gone, haven't you? Do you need another minute? You're probably ready. What did that last one feel like? Good? What was good about it?
Just getting the drive down.
Yeah, you felt that, right?
Yeah.
That changes everything about you. It gives you so much speed. So let's line up, not on the cones, just in a free lane. Same thing. Okay, I hope you're recovered. When you get back, we'll go straight away. Yeah? And you just have to do the same thing again. Just go through here. Yeah? I want them to feel small. I don't want you to reach or anything. You have a massive stride length. You don't have to worry about them. Just keep putting your steps down. Okay? What does it feel like?
Very good.
Yeah? Good?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I feel one driving.
Yeah, you could go on forever, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have a minute. As soon as you're done, let me know. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Spin. Put your steps down. I really like him. He's tidy and he just doesn't, he has no fear of his frequency. He stays on it no matter what angle, he finds a way. And now he's just cleaning that up even more. I like that a lot. I've got a lot of time for that. You ready? Bravery. Go for it. It's not his fault. It's just it's coming sooner at him than he realizes. And this is where we have to ask ourselves, how much of his gift should he be using? His gift is horizontal, pure and simple. And it means that even though he feels very confident to keep pushing, I've got to see the splits. I bet even if we put a timing gate that relative, he's 20 to 30 relative to his 10 to 20, maybe isn't as fast as we might think and what it looks like. It looks like he's revving and he keeps pushing. I just don't know if he's actually getting to speed as much as he could do. But the pure solution, really easy solution, is just to, I should change, not him. Okay? Not a problem. You recover and we'll go again. Not a problem. You're committing. And your commitment's excellent. So we'll just keep it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6. 2/3. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 7. Kate. I feel like we get 1, 2 fast steps. The third one's okay, but it gets a bit flat, it gets a bit away from you, and then that sets up a bit of a continuation of flat steps and low hips and long legs. Yeah? What's your best event? High jump. Okay. What do you think about hurdles?
Hurdles?
Yeah.
Kind of like my least favourite.
Your worst event?
Yeah.
Why?
It's slow.
Because you're slow. Okay. I've never heard someone call themselves slow. Okay, you're slow. What is hard about the hurdles? Talk to me about how you approach hurdle 1.
I get too close to hurdle.
You get too close?
Yeah, and then
Then you hip sync. What's the solution? How are you going to not get too close to hurdle 1?
How am I not?
Yeah. Shorten your steps. All of them?
No, the first few.
The first few?
Yeah.
And then what about the next couple?
And then just get up tall.
Get up tall into your running. Okay, show me that you're preparing to hurdle over that green cone. Yeah? Okay, so we lost some horizontal. Great. We gained some control of her hips so to set up her max velocity. Great. It got a tiny bit slow in tempo. Who cares? The big thing is she can control her legs, she can control her hips, she's aware of what she needs to do. I don't think until that conversation I don't really think we was communicating before. She was just doing what I was telling her to do. Now she's got grasp of the lesson plan. Now she understands what she needs to work on. Now I can work around her and her language and her mindset. What does that feel like?
So I got up to
Yeah? And then after, what did it feel like? Just ran?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't think after that.
Didn't think after? Okay. We're going to have a short rest. We're going to do that again. Do the exact same thing. And when you get up, I need you to get off the ground really quickly.
Okay.
That's it. Simple.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's ready to rock and roll? Yeah. Me. Good. Amy, this first position here, I think you can push out even more horizontal. I think you can roll over it even further. She just needs reps now of just doing this. Challenged a bit more here, maybe challenge with a partner. Part of me wants to change her rollover technique. I don't think it's for today. Part of me feels like she sets herself up to have really good tension in her torso, really good tension in her knee and her thigh, but not really in her bum. I feel like it's almost the difference between doing a good morning and an RDL. It's like in this position here, I don't feel like she's got much tension, much bend in her hip. I don't think that's for today. That's just me making some awareness. I think if we change that, we'll get more projection out of the beginning. What would that feel like? You're confused why you stepped on that cone?
I feel like I went out to the side.
Okay, fine.
But yeah.
Fine. Is this becoming more fluid? It's making more sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's making more sense of being more aggressive going through it.
Great.
That's when I get that point
Yeah, exactly, exactly. 4.5. Lost my count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 thirds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 thirds. Fine. Lauren, haven't seen you in a while. I didn't get any feedback from the last rep. What was it like?
Yeah, it feels more like choppy.
More choppy, yeah?
But like when I'm up tall, it's less reachy.
It's less reachy, yeah.
Great words.
No, perfect words. Because I can see what you're saying, yeah? Choppy's not bad as long as you keep getting faster, yeah? And as long as it sets you up really feeling really nice and upright. Let's go through the cones. Oh, I get it now. She does something really funny with her front foot. Is that by design? She sets up her tension on the start line. Yeah, but she's not here for some reason. That's hard on your calves, man. Yeah, she must have strong calves. That was crap. Let's run without the cones. They're a waste of time right now. I love your running without the cones, so we'll come back here. I'm gonna give you just to that green cone. Yeah, first green cone. Okay, not bad at all. With the pulley, what did you see with her? Is that normal? The resistance run.
She usually rolls into it as well.
She normally rolls?
Yeah, it gets a bit of tension and sort of falls into it.
Falls onto it. And what about the steps after?
Usually, well, they started being quite choppy, so we worked on pushing more and then working into it. So it's gotten better since.
Fine.
But it's started a little bit striding.
Starting a bit stridey at the start and then spinning after?
Yeah, then getting into it.
And then get into it. Fine. So I wouldn't necessarily take the chop out away from her because I think if it gets too long here, it gets really long in the middle of her transition. And I think as a result, it will take away from her upright.
Found last year some of the fast races.
Yeah.
I felt like back.
Yeah.
Halfway through the race, and couldn't catch her steps.
Couldn't catch her steps, exactly.
I was trying to maybe try and change stuff at the start.
Yeah.
Not better.
Yeah. Because once there's clarity of where and how I position my body in my transition to set up efficient max velocity, once there's clarity of that process, you can experiment with the beginning even more. Because even if she becomes overstriding and flat-footed, she'll know the process of getting herself into a good running and she'll kind of figure it out and self-organize. But right now, I don't know if she's got good self-organization of how to get into max velocity. So that is clarity. It's almost like I always think acceleration starts from the end backwards. People never really accelerate to their optimum until they know where their end product is. So once you know that by the end of my acceleration, this is my feeling, up and down, bouncy, going forward, switching my limbs. If you don't know the end, you don't know what to do in your transition to piece together the middle, to piece together the middle and the end. The transition is the hardest part of acceleration for every athlete for their whole career. Because the stronger, more powerful they get, this changes. The faster they get and the quicker they can move their legs, this has to change again. So the transition is something that changes every season, every block of a year. The more fresh you get, the faster that get, the more this has to piece together what this is doing. So they have to be very clear of how to get out of the acceleration into the max velocity, and you build the beginning bit by bit, yeah? And when I say build it, maybe what I mean is you make sure that your first priority is that they can switch their limbs and have their frequency, have stiffness, and gradually you give them more projection. Unless they just got it naturally in abundance, they've already got it. And yeah, you can keep adding to it, but you have to make sure, at least in my experience, that you don't allow the projection to take away from the reactivity to switching, or better yet, the projection to take away from the ability to transition and set up their max velocity. Is that clear? Yeah? So acceleration for me is about max velocity. It's a bit backwards. Acceleration for me is making sure everything you're doing to get yourself going is setting you up for the future. And as long as you're clear about that, then you just add more horsepower to the beginning. When you do that, you mess up what you set up before, and then you get used to it again, and then you re-establish it. But the lesson plan is about transition and max velocity. How much time do I have? Who wants to go again? Yeah? You're impressive. You're really impressive. Go through those. And that will be the biggest challenge, because he's all frequency, but he's ready to rock and roll. He's smooth transitioning most of the time, at least from this angle. So his challenge will be, okay, what is your normal stride pattern going through your acceleration? How can we add 5 or 10 centimeters to what you're already doing each step? It might be, how can we add 10 to the first 2? How can we add 8 to the next 2? How can we add 7 to the next 2? Blah, blah, blah. It will reduce how much you can add the further you get away from the beginning. And it will make him have to, okay, push a bit longer. Cut his stride length, reduce his frequency a tiny bit. Then when he becomes used to it, he'll find the same frequency again, but with this new length. And then you've got 2 birds with 1 stone. You've got a longer stride length with a really fast frequency and a ground contact time. Is that challenging? Yeah. Does it feel good?
Yeah, once I get into it.
Once you get into it. Yeah. Excellent. Anyone else want to go? Aye. Now, let me think. Okay, no, you just run free. So he's developed an interesting strategy. It's not by design, but his original steps were quite low-P and flat-footed. Would you agree, firstly? Yeah? Really big projector. Because he's found a nice feeling of what it's like to have stiff ankles, he's decided that to get that to step over relatively high and wind it up from the top. But his foot doesn't get too high for it to be a worry. And if that's how much distance he needs to get pre-tension to hit the ground, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to let him figure it out, make sense of it, put people next to him, realize how much faster the frequency needs to be, but I'm not going to mess with it because it's what he's figured out of how to combine his strength, which is ability to project himself in his first couple steps, well, it's one of his strengths, and 2, a new lesson plan that he learned on the pulley. That even if I'm pulling something, I still need to come back with stiff ankles. What does that feel like? Good? How would you make that faster? What about it? Would you say again?
Push back harder.
Push back harder.
Right.
Show me. Just a short distance. So this is where guidance is important. His mindset of how to run faster is to produce more force, regardless of the fact that if it takes longer or not. So that's where I would probably argue that for him to make that previous rep better would be to put his step down sooner. Would you agree, or do you understand where I'm coming from? What is the difference between those 2 runs? Anybody? Time on the ground. Yeah, do we agree? Yeah? So some of that is perception. Like a lot of team sport players think they're running fast just because their legs are moving fast, like Roadrunner. It's perception. He clearly can feel force through his quads. He can feel it vibrating through the ground. So what we find with a lot of athletes that are relatively strong to their body weight is that the vibration of whacking the ground feels good. It feels productive. It doesn't necessarily mean they run any faster or accelerate any better, but it feels good. It's good for bounding. It's good for plyometrics, where you're allowed to be on the ground for a bit longer. But it doesn't necessarily make them run any faster. It just feels good and sounds louder. So that is an educational bit. That is I know your instinct says do X, but maybe we need to try a new solution and get him used to that solution and prove to him trust is earned. He won't believe me, he has to feel it. So it's probably a different session, a few more repetitions. It might be some data, it might be timing gates. Where it's like, okay, you try your solution, you try my solution, what is faster? Okay, and what feels easier, what saves more energy? Okay, yeah, and that's probably when you get your buy-in. I think we're done. You're gonna do one more?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna make it harder. I didn't make it harder. Yeah? It's actually easier. Yeah? Show me. Fine. Guys, can we give these guys a round of applause, please? Very good. Thank you, guys. Talk to me. Give me some feedback. Productive? Helpful?
Yes.
What was helpful for you?
To like learn. It's hard for me to describe it, but like going up and down quick.
Up and down?
Yeah.
In your legs?
Yeah, but like hitting off the ground quickly.
Yeah, almost bouncing off of it. Yeah? Okay, great.
So like at the start, like not like big long strides, and cast my legs out.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring the left leg.
Yeah, contain, stay contained. Imagine you had a glass cabinet. You're never allowed to smash it. Yeah? Excellent.
Yeah, just good feedback all the time. Drive. Switch like push your legs.
Yeah, switch, yeah.
Tells me using like pistons.
Yeah, use them like pistons, yeah.
Drive. That's pretty much it.
Okay, good.
Don't take the basics for granted.
Okay.
Focus on the drills in the warm-up.
Yeah.
Because if you get them wrong, it's just going to
Crossed over. Lovely.
Being more committed during the competition.
Yeah.
30 onwards.
Yeah.
Keep hitting the range.
Yeah, you gotta.
I hadn't used the hurdles when they're up like that before. I think it's a wee bit sort of
Daunting. Yeah,
slightly.
it can be scary. And sometimes the scariness is important because that's what happens in a race. Sometimes you go, oh, my hips are too high. But actually you got to go, oh, my hips are nice and high. Yeah. So how you respond to it will dictate if you back off or you stay on the gas.
More airtime?
More air time.
That last one felt good though.
Yeah, more air time.
Yeah.
More air time, more stride length.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone else is going to have a relatively longer stride than you.
Yeah.
So you've got to make sure, one, that you keep spinning, and two, that at least you're making the most of your leg length.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. How did you work out how far apart to go for them?
Experience. Yeah. I can give you a chart.
Yeah.
I can give you a chart that someone else has made, and then I can tell you what I would do with you.
Yeah, that would be good.
Good.
Yeah. So, on my own.
Okay, I'll help. No worries. I'm here to help. Guys, do you want to come a bit closer? And then if there's any Q&A or any immediate questions that need to be asked, I'm here to answer them.
We've got about 5 to 10 minutes for questions, so.
Don't be shy.
So for Dean's transition stuff, I coach Dean.
Yeah, fine.
What would you do in training to work on that? It's something we struggle with.
Stay on him.
Just to keep him with frequency or hitting the ground?
It's the same thing. Half the time, it's the same thing. Because if he stops hitting the ground, he's a bit longer on the ground. Look, I think that repetitively. I think scissor bleeds, where you have to keep staying on it and then turn into running. Running with someone that is his speed or faster.
Yeah, that's worked well to get him to quickly run.
Yeah.
I think with him, you can see that hip move more when he gets into it, and that doesn't happen a lot in warm-up or running by himself.
Fine. And this young man said something quite profound and wise, is that don't take the basics for granted in the drills. Like, work on what you want in your drills so that it turns into your running. And if you're not doing it in your drills, it won't turn into your running. We spend a lot of time drilling. Barefoot, with trainers on, sticks overhead, med balls overhead, under fatigue, 60-meter long straight leg scissors and 40-meter long fast foot A's, just repetitively creating what I think is essentially technical endurance or elastic endurance. I think it's really important, and I think it's important that when they become a bit fatigued, then to be on them. Oh, I'm tired now. It's not an excuse. That's how you're going to feel second half of a race. That's how you're going to feel in the third round of a day, you know. So I think you work on it there, and then the question is, what, you know, if he's got some proximal hammy, long lever, posterior chain stuff that is maybe he's still aware of, or he's not yet super confident, it needs to become a super strength. He needs to be able to do a double leg Bosch body weight, 3, 4, 5 second hold. Yeah, then he can feel that. He needs to be able to do, I don't know, 2-3 minute worth of a circuit, body weight, hip bridging, double leg, straight leg, single leg, marching. He needs to be able to burn in his proximal hammies, having to hold long lever stiffness and feel confident. That only then will you then maybe see in endurance sessions, back-to-back hundreds, back-to-back dribbles, whatever you're doing, him be able to keep working the ground under fatigue. Those two key things. High tension, Bosch is the easiest way to do it, or glute ham raise, hold, yeah. High fatigue, high load, high reps, high time under tension, hammy circuits. Those two key things for me give me the building blocks to build confidence and clarity for these guys to be brave here. And then at the end of the day, they've got to practice it. Have I spoken too much today, guys?
Okay, from a strength check,
Yeah.
when you get double days,
Yeah.
you cycle strength first, track second,
Track first.
always track second, do you mix up in seasons, person specific?
Most of the time, it's track first, gym second. Pre-comp, when we're getting ready to compete, maybe the cycle before competition, for our fastest session of the week, if it's done with a day off the day before, in the morning, as part of their prep, we might do a bit of a French contrast. We might do a quarter squat with, I don't know, some box jumps and plyometrics, or we might do a low box step up. Just something that forces them to create some real good high tension, posturally as well as through their extensors, and superset it with something else. That would be the only case. Now, any part of the year, if we've got someone who's got a patella type pathology, they're probably doing a heavy leg press in the morning as part of their warm-up. If we've got anyone with calf type stuff, they're probably doing a heavy isometric calf raise as part of their warm-up. So for health almost, and to get rid of compensations and to create some co-contraction around a injury site or potential injury site, we would lift, but it wouldn't be a session, it would be 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 12 reps. Yeah. Are we just hungry, guys? We just want lunch. If anything comes up, please let me know. But thank you very much. Let's give the kids another round of applause, please. The kids and Amy.
Can we just thank Jonas for coming along, and that's a lot of information in a short time, but I think really productive, and I certainly took away 3 pages.
Excellent.
Some really good stuff. So we give that's pretty much us. We'll be sending out the slides, and we'll send that Kineagram article as well, because that's really useful. I think
Excellent.
some of the modern things that come out have been fantastic. So
Excellent. Okay, good.
thank you very much, guys.
You're welcome.